Welcome everybody. In this video, we'll be exploring how to manage your subcontracting or job work on ERPNext. So these are the topics that I'll be covering in this video. Firstly, I'll be explaining the sample scenario that we'll be considering throughout this video. Next is we'll figure out how to do rate analysis via BOM module in ERPNext. And then we'll be exploring the whole subcontracting process and how we can manage that on ERPNext. And finally, we'll be exploring how do we keep a track of the gross profit of each transaction on ERPNext. So the scenario that we are considering in this particular video is that of roof tiles installation. So consider a company that not only trades in roof tiles but also installs them on the client's site. So basically what this company would do is hire a labor subcontractor for installing those roof tiles on client's site, and which results in the final product, which is installation of roof tiles on the client's site. So for any business, the first step is to figure out what is their cost price for any product or service that they render to their customer. So let us see how we can do this on ERPNext. So the first thing that we will do is create items in ERPNext. So roof tiles is basically the raw material that will be used. Roof adhesive is another raw material that will be used for installing the roof tiles on site. So basically this is your finished product. And we have to create a bill of material for this finished product, which will also help us come up with a rate analysis of the finished product. So for this particular product, we've created a bill of material where we've defined that for 1 square feet of tiles installation on site, we require 4 numbers of roof tiles and 1 number of roof adhesive, and these are their respective cost price or valuation price. And for installing 1 square feet of tiles, we require 120 minutes of man hour costing 200 rupees per man hour. 100 rupees per man hour. So this is the total operating cost, which is 200 rupees. So our total cost price of laying 1 square feet of tiles comes out to be 300 rupees. The bifurcation of which is 100 rupees goes towards the raw material and 200 rupees go towards the labor or the operating cost. So this is basically how you do the rate analysis. And then this is the complete process of subcontracting and sales of your services. So once you know the cost price of your services, you will start marketing your services. And once you get an order from one of your prospects or customer, what you'll do is log a sales order in the system. So let's see how we can do that on ERPNext. And of course, you can create a quotation on the system and then convert the same quotation into a sales order on ERPNext. But just for simplicity, let's just create a sales order directly. And let's say the customer's name is Mr. Sharma, and he requests that you deliver this service on this particular date, 25th of July. So once you enter the item name, it auto populates the cost price based on previous, the sales price based on previous transaction. So this is your sales order. Once you create it and submit it, this will be recorded and this shows you the status to deliver and to pay. So basically, to deliver this particular service, tiles installed on site, 1000 square feet at 400 rupees per square feet. What you'll need is not just the tiles but also the labor work to lay those tiles on site. So now let's say the company decides that we will subcontract the labor part of the contract. So over here, let's say they decide to subcontract the work. Now what they need to do is create a purchase order. New purchase order. Let's say the contractor's name is Krishna Enterprise, required by 22nd, since the end customer wants it by 25th. Say supply raw material, yes. Supplier warehouse. So this is the warehouse, and target warehouse will set it as finished goods warehouse. There will be tiles installed on site, quantity 1000 square feet, and since my labor cost is 200 rupees per square feet, I will punch in that rate. So this is the contract amount, this is the GST that is applicable. So once I finish that, I will save and submit the purchase order. Okay, so this is the subcontract purchase order that I have created on my system. Now the next step that I need to do is transfer the raw materials to the supplier. So that I can do from here. I will select, I want to transfer everything. Let's say transfer. So this will create a stock entry, purpose being subcontract to this particular warehouse. Let's say the source warehouse is stores. Once I save it, it will show me that this material is available at the source warehouse. This green dot means that the material is available at the source warehouse. So once I verify that, I will submit the stock entry. So now the material has gone from my stores to the subcontractor store or in his custody. So once I finish that, and now let's say the contractor finishes the labor work, he lays the tiles on the customer site, and I want to record the completion of his work. So what I will do is make a receipt. So basically I'm saying that the subcontractor has done his work and I am taking the custody of that particular work. Save, submit. Now I can take a look at the stock ledger. So what this shows me is the valuation or the incoming value of this particular product, tiles installed on site. So now if you notice, the value is not just 200 rupees, which was the labor contract value, but also the value of raw materials that was supplied to the subcontractor. So once I am done with this, now what I want to do is tell the customer that okay, we've completed our work, take his sign off and make a delivery. So I'm delivering 1000 square feet of tiles, and I need to define the source warehouse, which is the finished goods warehouse. Since I received the delivery from my subcontractor to this particular warehouse, I will deliver that particular product from finished goods warehouse. Once I do that, save it. Now again it will show me green dot, which means that this particular product or service item is available at this particular warehouse. Once I submit this, this means that I have completed my contract obligations and delivered the work that I was supposed to my customer. Once I am done with that, what I will do is make an invoice. So what this invoice does is updates my accounting to show that uh, this particular amount is due from the customer. So this amount 4,72,000, which includes the GST amount, is due from my customer Mr. Sharma. So that is what invoice does. And lastly, what I can do is see what my gross profit is on that particular transaction from the report gross profit. I will filter out Mr. Sharma so I can see the details for only that particular transaction. Okay, so my selling amount is 4 lakhs, buying amount is 3 lakhs, so my gross profit is 1 lakh, which is 25%. So this is how you manage the complete subcontracting cycle on ERPNext. So this gives you a complete picture. You can track the inventory, you can track the invoicing, you can follow up on the payments, record the payment on ERPNext. So basically, yeah, this is how you manage subcontracting or job work on ERPNext. Thank you for watching the video. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions. Thank you.